Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel, guys. Oh, it's your boys here, guys. No introduction needed, but it's Bert and Lanny, your favorite dividend investors out here in the social media universe, guys. We are talking Dow Jones industrial stocks. We are not talking about the dogs of the Dow, which I know there are many videos, articles, news press about the dogs of the Dow, which is when you buy the three worst performing stocks and see how they're going to do in the next year. That's a little bit of an investment strategy, possibly. Not one we recommend here on this channel. But how about Bert and I put a little twist today where we talk about the three best performing stocks of the Dow in 2023 and where are they now?
Love it. Smash that subscribe button, everybody. This video, thumbs up. Help us reach 20,000 subscribers. We are getting, so close to that threshold because of all of you. Everybody, let's talk about some winners of the 2023 Dow and see how they're performing so far in 2024.
Bert, because you own this stock, I'm going to roll out the red carpet to you to kick us off with the
Me?
best performing stock of the Dow
Ooh, all
last
right.
year.
This one was Salesforce, ticker symbol CRM. Love the creativity of this one. Since that is their platform. They are a CRM platform, so you gotta love it. Salesforce last year was up 95%. They were the top
Huge,
one. Huge.
pretty much doubled their stock price in 2023 is awesome. Now, the second stock,
Shocking.
you're going to have to really grab everything here. Grab your loved ones after we talk about this as well. Kiss them and say that you love them as much as you can because Intel was the second best performing stock in the Dow um, in 2023 because they were in the low to mid
Shocking.
20s and then they popped to pretty much $50 a share by the end of 2023. So a
That's right.
90% return.
Yeah. Number three, not so shocking. Amazon, ticker symbol AMZN. Company we talked about in our Monday video. Check that link above if you want to hear more about what's going down with Amazon. They were up 77.79% in 2023.
Pretty incredible. Three stocks over 75% returns again in the Dow, in the Dow Jones. So we're not talking about in the stock market here. So please don't leave those comments there for us. And if you guys do, hey, by all means, go ahead.
It just
But now the
reminds me of that
question,
NBA season where it's like you have all the superstars and then like one person's an all-star that never had that great of a season before. It's like I
oh
don't know why.
yeah,
That's what this reminds me with Intel. Maybe it's like, or I don't know why. Or I'm getting like Stephon Marbury vibes or something where you're like, who's one of the
Strawberry.
best yet? Starberry. Anyway, all right.
So the question is, where are these stocks today? We're filming this August 4th, a Sunday. Stock prices will be as of August 2nd, the Friday. So all the performance measures will be through 1/1/24 through 8/2/24. So how are the best performers now doing? Are they still winners here in 2024? Or kick us off with CRM Salesforce, the stock that you've
Hmm.
been buying and adding to
Yeah.
your
I
position.
now have 6 shares of Salesforce. So that position's growing. I've said I want to get to 10, and I'm hyped up to keep doing so. Let's run them through our screener here. Let's see what those metrics are. Price 243.97, earnings per share were 9.90. That's a 24.64 price to earnings ratio, well below their average PE.
Oof, well below their
Yeah.
average PE. Because Bert, what has their stock price done so far in 2024?
It is down 4.75%. So it's been a noisy year for Salesforce. They had a terrible earnings release. People were questioning their use of AI and their future growth potential. So the stock got beaten down. They've come back a little bit though. So they are now at only down 4.75%.
Only down 475, up 14% now from last year, lagging behind the S&P 500, which is up about 13% this year. So probably not one of the best performing Dow stocks in 2024.
Mhm.
But again, now they have that dividend. I'm
Yeah.
sure they'll be juicing that bad boy up year after year, guys, yielding just under 1%. Okay, so that's CRM, that's Salesforce.
Yeah.
So, crushed it last year. This year could be a nice buying opportunity, as Bert's been indicating and doing, actions speaking on top of those words. But we're gonna get into Intel. Intel stock, guys. Your favorite stock to talk about on YouTube. All right, there's the crickets just waiting for those things to chirp.
Well, I mean, it
Um,
is, I think, people's favorite talk to stock. You didn't say favorite stock to talk happily about. I think is would be the what where you'd see the crickets.
ooh, stock of Intel.
Intel. Well,
So $21.48. So losing over half of their value. They're actually, yeah, their R down 55%. Because Bert, what do they do on Friday this past week? Let's just do a quick INTC stock. Oh yeah, they dropped 26% in one day on Friday, August 2nd. Layoffs are happening at Intel. They're missing all measures and targets right now. Things are not looking great for Intel. Not here to say buy, not here to say sell, but they're down 55% this year. The PE is about 20 right now. Payout ratio is 46%. So the recently cut dividend is safe for now.
yeah, it really in 2023 was the year of the comeback for Intel. Everybody bought the hype. Everyone thought the company was going to ride the rest of the chip sector through the roof into endless prosperities. And 2024 was that humbling moment when you realize the rebound for Intel is going to be a lot tougher. It's going to cost a lot more, and it's going to take a lot more strong performance from the stock, not just forward-looking thoughts of what's going to happen in 5 years from now. You need to deliver right now, and that's where Intel kind of got caught up.
Yep. Yeah, can't argue more, guys. We're obviously still holding some Intel stock, both Bert and I. But yeah, down 55%. Definitely not one of the best performing Dows this year. So
Yeah,
far, we have
let's
two stocks that crushed it in 2023 in the Dow that aren't doing it in 2024.
yeah. So let's talk Amazon here. Amazon, we
Amazon,
said, it's a reminder, in 2023, Amazon was up 77.79%. So far in 2024, up 11.99%. But that's lower than it was entering last week, Lanny, because they got crushed on a Friday after their earnings. They dropped 7% after, despite the fact that they beat on sales and earnings. They had strong numbers. AWS grew through the roof. Company's revenue was over $150 billion. That wasn't enough for people. Economic slowdowns, barely missing expectations, just wasn't great. So they dropped 7% after earnings. And here they are, only up 12% now in 2024 as a result.
yeah, yeah. Keyword on the only, guys. Looking through Amazon, again, P is about 37 based on the stock price of 168. They're up 20% since last year, but yeah, as Bert said, up just under 12%. S&P 500's up just under 13% year to date, but Amazon is still outpacing the S&P in the 1 year and 5 year categories. Um, what's your take on Amazon on their performance as a top performer last year and how they're doing relatively this year? I'm curious, just your candid feedback.
Yeah, I mean, I love that AWS is growing for them because I think that's gonna give them, it's a cash cow for the
Yeah,
business.
check out what was that Monday's video?
Yeah, and consumers, despite there being a slowdown, consumers cannot stop spending, and people love shopping on Amazon because of how convenient it is. Even though Prime shipping isn't only 2 days anymore, people still think Amazon first, everything else second. I'd have a very hard time seeing people be able to kick their Amazon habit. And you know what else is funny with Amazon, Lanny? They
What's
could
that?
just, if they really need something, they could just jack up Prime fees $5 and keep almost everybody still and just bring in more money.
Yep. 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 And use that money to use it towards something else.
Yeah,
Or hey, let's just hit a target. Let's raise it. Let's raise it 75 cents across the millions and millions of people.
yeah.
So yeah, Amazon, I think the future is bright, as Bert said, really harping on the AWS service, the software, and the cloud computing, service that they offer. So far, we can only hit one of the three from the top performers last year that are looking to be strong performers this year. Bert, you own Two out of the three.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Salesforce and Intel, unfortunately, on the ladder.
I've just got the one, and the one's the worst one. So
Yeah. Joke's on us. But everybody, seriously, let us know what you think about these three companies here. Are you buying any of them? We also would love your opinion on Amazon too. When does Amazon become a stock to buy, even though they're not a dividend stock, in your opinion?
yeah, love to hear the feedback there. Maybe we'll do an episode about growth stocks for dividend investors and when you just have to buy a growth stock. So we'll have to maybe tease that there for a upcoming video, guys. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. Bert, anything else you want for this community out there?
You're either with us or you're against us, Jack.
That was Bert, the Hitman, and Lanny from the DD. Over.